I'm an attorney for my profession. And before that, I was actually did computer programming. And I've also been in the military for now going on 22 years. I went to college and then I graduated and I started my first job as a computer programmer. And then before I knew it, 9/11 happened and I was sent to Iraq. And Iraq was really hard mentally for me. And so then when I came back from Iraq, I went to law school. And so yeah, now I currently live in Texas. I was just thinking, actually, the reason why I got into Tai Chi was not for physical pain at all. It was, the first, I wanted to be a good martial artist. And the second reason is that I felt like, I've heard it could help you mentally. If anything, I thought I couldn't learn Tai Chi because actually I have back problems. I tried fencing when I was in college. I couldn't stand long enough to be fencing. So I was extremely happy to meet Master Peng. And then, through my experience, but of course I'm, also, I could tell Master Peng was really good just because what he could do. His really great chin knot skills, and he feels like a brick wall if you're going up against him, the push hands or whatever. He's shorter than me, he's a lot lighter than me, but he's like literally like a brick wall. It's like the Great Wall of China. I couldn't move him at all. When I describe this, it's like when your car breaks down, but instead of checking your engine, you're fixated on the paint, that's scraped or something like that. I think that's what stress does, because I was under a huge amount of stress when I went to law school that I was just reading all these cases. And after practicing Tai Chi, I just got in such a calm, centered place that I was able to just cut out all that noise and just focus on the main points. And so my study time literally went in half and my grades went up a lot. So actually, I do like Tai Chi was really, really good for the mental health. But when I met Master Peng, I feel like that version of Tai Chi is way better because the style is just so much more full than the style I was learning. And you can just see the martial aspect of it. It's readily apparent within all of the moves. And that actually helps the mental state too. It helps the body and it helps the mind because the chi flows better continuously through Zhaobao Taichi. When I started moving, I could feel how it was flowing. I could feel that flowing. And when I wasn't moving correctly, I could feel the stop of the flow, the flowing chi. And so that helped me self-correct until all the movements had flowing chi in and out. So you're just moving spherically the entire time. You just feel, you're just like, being filled with this great energy, this great calming energy. And then when it circulates, it leads to just a sense of well-being, I would say, And, when I practice, I just sweat like crazy and I just feel all the toxins come out of my body, all the stress just coming out of my body, all over the place. And I usually just sleep so well when I do that, all of the pain in my shoulder left. And I didn't have any pain in my back. And also, I won this Tai Chi competition too, like it's like a push hands king competition or whatever. And so I literally went from not even being able to stand to winning this competition. I think the biggest impediment to learning Tai Chi is that there's just not enough exercise at first when you don't know enough movements, right? So what I did, because I just barely came from the military, so I had to do the standard, I lifted weights all the time, I was running all the time, I had to do a PT test, we did sit-ups, we did push-ups, we ran, and so I kept doing that. When I was learning Tai Chi at first, when I didn't know enough movements, I kept doing all of my other exercises. But the more movements I learned, the more I started replacing all the exercises with that, because it was so much more full. Like when I ran, I had knee pain, or you just do this really monotonous kind of like repetitive movements. It just hurts your body, But with Zhaobao Taichi, there's just so many movements. You're just moving up, you're moving down, you're moving in and out, it's twisting. Nobody would just be moving that way, without practicing the form. And so after I got enough, I just completely could replace the Zhaobao Taichi. I didn't need any external exercises. It was just only that.